I wanted to tell you also about this survey of young Aussies that suggests around 1 in 3 are too embarrassed to get a sexual health check. Now, a smartphone app is being used to remove the stigma, and it's being backed by health professionals, including the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners. Its national president is Karen Price, who joins us now from Melbourne. Good morning to you, Karen. It's great to have you on the program again.
Yeah, hi Lisa, how are you?
Okay, I'm good. I was a little surprised actually that the figures that came out of this survey, that so many young women were concerned about going to their doctor and speaking about their sexual health.
Yeah, I sort of looked at that and thought, well, this is the awkward part of talking about sex. But, GPs are used to talking about sex and all of the ramifications thereof. So I'd encourage people to find a GP who they feel comfortable talking about sex, because it's a really important part of life. And people need to, the biggest danger about sex is the ignorance that might be forming regarding all of the whys and wherefores of it.
Yeah, so you surveyed 500 Australians aged between 18 and 34. So just give us a bit of a breakdown of what came out of that survey.
So just about a third of them felt really inhibited about going to see or talk to anybody about sexual activity. And so this, for us, rings alarm bells in terms of how we educate and reach young people to go and talk to their doctor or other health professional regarding their sexual activity, or even just their questions about it. I mean, I spend a lot of time just talking about anatomy and where things are, just so that people can get orientated and comfortable with their own body.
Okay, well, tell me about the smartphone app.
Well, the smartphone app is an app that's going to help young people perhaps who might be a little bit timid about asking some questions, and it can give them some advice, particularly around sexually transmitted diseases and their risk thereof. So we are concerned that, we know that syphilis, for instance, has tripled in its rates since 2014. This app is going to help people go through a series of checklists and determine whether or not they need to see a health professional regarding a sexual health checkup.
Yeah, and look, I just, wrongly automatically assume we'd be talking about women here, but I guess the app would be app for everyone.
Yeah, that's right. It'll be for everybody. And, this is all sorts of sexual activity, of course. So not limited to just heterosexual sex, but all sorts of other sexual activity. So it's really important that those questions people feel really that they can go and talk to their GP about regarding any questions they might have.
Hey, you made a really good point about being with someone who's comfortable. I guess if you feel like you can't talk about it with your GP, maybe you need to change your GP.
Well, yeah, it's about finding, and I would imagine that young people, just talking about their health, just going to a doctor is sometimes an anxiety-producing activity. I just found a new GP yesterday, so, you have to check someone out. And I said, hey, I'm here to check you out. So, you have to go and actually interview a doctor to make sure you feel comfortable with them and that you can actually feel that you can open up about anything or everything. And, one of the most important things I like to stress to anybody, but particularly to young people, is that you can access your doctor with your own Medicare card from 15, and certainly you can be assured of confidentiality in just about every case.